we're sharing info about contributors to video games and content creation from Black creators. Copa is one of the fantastic creators that you guys should all be checking out. She's a member of Black Girl Gamers. She's a broadcaster. She does interviews. She's in the video game scene. She has a wonderful community over on her Twitch channel as well as in Discord. And she is really good at getting the Black Girl Gamers contingent here in the DMV together. I'm still waiting on our next meetup. So just hit me up when you're ready. No, totally. It's so true. She's super approachable, really cool. You'll see her on some of the Black Girl Gamers productions like Smash or Pass or something like that. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Awesome. So today, we're doing something a little bit different. I am going to play Gran Turismo, but first I want to share with you a couple of very cool creators in the sim racing scene who are from Twitch and Twitter. Twitch and YouTube and stuff like that. I don't know if the Black History Month. Really, Witcher? Is this what we're doing now? You're gonna do this in front of company? Is that how you're gonna behave? Is that how you're gonna behave in front of? You know what? That's what you get. That's what you get, Witcher. All right. So today, be sure to check out the people that we're showcasing. By typing Feb 14 in the chat. You can use the exclamation point Feb 14. That's today. And you can do yesterday's by just putting Feb 13 as well. So these are the people we're going to be chatting about today. I'm going to show you some of the stuff that they're doing. One of the cool things is, as I said, I'm really into sim racing games. So I want to share with you guys a couple of really cool creators in that space. The first one is Dirk Chocolate. You might have heard me talk about him before. He's actually a Red Bull esports player. And he has a Twitch channel as well, Dirk Chocolate. Yeah, there you go. There's the February 13th one. So I'm going to be adding those whenever I stream this month. I'll have like a little bit of a primer on some people that you guys can look into. So yeah, you might have heard me talk about Dirk Chocolate before. He's a really cool streamer. He's on Twitch as well. He plays F1 a lot, and it's because also he's on the Red Bull team. One of the things that's really cool about Dirk Chocolate is that when the F1 season is actually on, he's on a web series for F1 for the current year, the F1 game. And he talks about the happenings in the season through the game, as well as in real life on the show called The Racing Line. So he's a really cool guy to check out. Really welcoming in his stream, even though he's like a huge streamer and stuff like that. Tons of people are watching his channel. I like the way he always takes the time to greet people who come into the channel and stuff like that. Really cool guy. So yeah, you might have heard me talk about him before. Another cool YouTube channel I found recently is the Black Panther. And this guy's from the UK as well. So Dirk Chocolate, I think, is from the UK. This guy's from the UK as well. I like his streams because he does all racing games. So whether it's Gran Turismo 7 or F1, he even does Forza. He does, what's that one now? The Crew Motorfest and stuff like that. And I find him really entertaining. He does real talk about the different games that he's playing. And he can, I think he's a pretty well-traveled sim racer. Because I think he's been in contact with a couple of people who are in the GT7 scene, for example. In the game GT7, what they've done is they've taken the competitors in the GT circuit and put them in the game. And he's met a couple of them, so that's pretty cool. But he's really down to earth in his videos. I find that when he plays GT7, he's like super excited, but he's not fake about it. So he'll give his opinions, he'll talk about his journey as he's like learning the game as well. And I'm trying to find a really good video for you guys that he has done. So this is Need for Speed Unbound, which is another game that I'm planning to play. I don't know if you guys want me to play it on stream a little bit, maybe one day. I don't know why I can't find what I'm looking for right now. It's right here. All right. Anyway, this is one of the videos I'm talking about that this guy makes. He did a whole series in Gran Turismo 7. He actually got the, I guess he got it early from PlayStation, but he's like really honest about his opinion about the game. He really loved it. And I like him because he's like a purist when it comes to racing games. He doesn't want you to give him free stuff. It's really funny because he'll go through the whole Gran Turismo, which is the whole point is to collect collect cars. But he's super duper against being given the cars just for free. He wants to work for them. And as soon as he gets money in the game, he spends it on upgrading his cars. I just like him. He's like a really free-spirited type of content creator. Just let me see here. You think I should play? Let's see if it's... Let me know if you can actually hear the audio from this. It's playing, but it's... Alright, can you see the video now? So he actually takes you through, after he's played the game a lot, he actually takes you through and walks through what he recommends as the first steps for somebody who wants to tune their car in Gran Turismo, but he's not shy about showing his pitfalls and his failures. So I like this guy because he's super relatable. He reminds me of myself, actually, because this is him when he's trying to play this game without upgrading his car, and he's totally spinning out, and he's a hazard. He's a hazard. That's all. I like this guy. Go follow him. He's cool. Something you know who doesn't say hi to you? Adobis! Welcome back to Asselroth. If I played as a rock, you would... I can't spell Adobe. There. Does this work? Okay, it works. Good lord. So yeah, so that's one of the other creators I really like in the sim racing scene. The last one I want to share with you before we jump into Gran Turismo is Fun Oreo 1. And I believe that he is Canadian. And this guy is a really cool sim racer too. He's on Twitch, he does F123, he plays with viewers. The thing I like about him especially is the fact that he's like, again, a purist, but in the sense that he wants to always encourage clean, fun racing. So he's not about, you know, cutting people off and, you know, pushing people off to the side. He wants people to play with him. He has viewers and groups of people that he plays with. One of the things I like about the way he approaches the games is that he is always trying to improve himself. He wants other people to improve as well, and he wants everybody to be able to play safely and cleanly. Watosa, welcome back to Asoro. Everybody's here today. Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you for coming and playing some of the sound alerts. At least those work. I'm still trying to figure out an alternative for the custom alerts. So thank you for coming in. I was just sharing some of my favorite creators in the sim racing space. And of course, there's no greater... You didn't... Oh, it didn't play for you? I heard it. Uh-oh. How come it didn't play? I saw it come up and I heard it play. Well, that's weird. I'm gonna have to investigate that. You guys, I'm still trying to work out what I'm doing with this new stream setup. It's not very straightforward. There's like too many different platforms that I have to use, and all of this because Stream Elements is an enemy of progress. We don't need that kind of energy in our streaming software, so I got rid of it. Anyway, so those are some of the people that I was sharing today. If you type exclamation point BHM, you'll see what we're doing here around Black History Month. And if you want to check out today's feature, the links to today's features, you can type exclamation point Feb 14, and for yesterday's, you can do exclamation point Feb 13. All right, so we're gonna switch over to Gran Turismo, and I'm gonna show you the last person that's on my list of really cool sim racing contributors in video games. Thanks for shouting him out, Witcher. So as you know, I always have to start out with the opening scenes. Oh wait, time out. I forgot something very important before we do this. Oh my gosh. There's something very important that we have to share. You guys know how much I love this game, Gran Turismo, but you also know how much I love the butt kicker attachment, which I don't have right now. But I want to show you one of the reasons why I love the butt kicker attachment so much, and that's because of Polyphony Digital's fidelity to recording the sounds of the cars. Can you hear this? Can you hear the person? Oh, really? The Twitch Android app is not... Oh yeah, it doesn't like the YouTube. All right, what I'll do is I'll share this link to you guys in the chat instead. So this is the video I'm trying to play for you guys right now, but I will I'll leave it since it's not working. Alright, how's it looking now? It's funny, there's already an ad break and I just started like a couple minutes ago. I don't know why it's doing another ad break. Anyway. Oh, the stream video. So even... Okay, this is good. And you can hear this. Can you hear the sound from the video, from the game? Oh, okay, perfect. Glad to hear it. So yeah, I think it's really cool to share with you guys one of my favorite genres of video games, and to see how many cool people, how many cool Black creators there are. Unfortunately, there's still not that many Black women in sim racing. There are Black women in racing and motorsport, but not in like the sim racing sphere. Well, I'm not using the butt kicker today because it is it is a very complex device. I really wanted to show you guys that video on stream, but I don't want to wreck my computer again like yesterday. So you guys can watch the link I sent you in the chat. But yeah, I wish there were, I think there are, there are lots of women in sim racing, and actually in F1 they have the F1 Academy now, which is trying to bring a lot more women into professional F1 racing as well. So that's really great, but there's still, a lot fewer Black women involved in, pro sim racing. And it's always nice to see somebody who's like you, who's interested in something. You should scroll up, it's right here. Oh, the other links you can find are, just go like that, and then type the, type the command there, no problem. But yeah, you can check out those creators. We're gonna check out one more contributor to this game that I think all of you guys will know, but I think it's just fantastic how much Polyphony made realism, how they made the realism, and that's the way they did that is actually going to the experts, and we're gonna see that in a minute. But yeah, what I was saying about the butt kicker is I'm not using my butt kicker today because I'm in a different house and a different PlayStation. So I am actually only using the DualSense controller. I'm not even using the DualSense Edge controller. So it's gonna be a little bit hairy. But yeah, if I were using the butt kicker, it would be really cool for you guys to see how they actually captured the sounds of each of the engines. Yeah, thank you, Watoza, for my vacation home. Witcher, you wouldn't say that if you actually experienced the butt kicker firsthand. If you actually tried the butt kicker, you would never leave it. You would sleep in it. So there you go, guys. That's the... I love that introduction. It is so cool. You guys know that they did the update in January. So they added new cars. There's a car that I want to buy. You guys are going to help me to earn money to buy this car. All right, here we are. So here is the world map. Before we go there, this is the car that I want to buy. This was added during the Gran Turismo World Finals. They unveiled this in real life, and then they added it to the game in January. I thought I had done the requirement to actually get this car for free, but apparently I didn't. So I'm gonna have to buy it. Of course, the intro ends with the most fabulous GTR. I love that intro. But yeah, so basically, this is the Gran Turismo concept car from Genesis. It is beautiful. I can't wait to buy it. It is expensive though. The other thing that's really cool is that Polyphony and Fanatec have collaborated to make a new racing wheel. I don't think I'll ever buy it though. I think it's cool, but I'll never buy this racing wheel. I'm trying to show you the pictures of this. This is such a cool racing wheel, but it's like, I could never buy a Fanatec. I will never buy one of these. It's just too much. It's too rich for my blood, I'm sorry. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump in, and I want to show you guys something, but I guess I have to wait until the ad break is over, so why don't I show you one of my recent... I have been in the cafe, I've played a couple of races, and I do have a video from one of my recent games. I want to show you this one because it's kind of indicative of what happens when I'm racing these days. Here's let's watch this while the ad break is on. So if you guys have what do you call it? If you guys have a subscription to my channel, you will be able to see this whole video. You won't be interrupted by the ad break. We're gonna go ahead and play this replay. Oh, the ad break is ending. Sorry. Duh. Okay, it's not starting, it's adding. It's ending. Okay, cool. So you guys can see the video now. So this was two laps. And the funny thing is, I always thought that this race was in the US, but it's actually in Australia. And I like this race because there's a big portion of it that's downhill, and it's like super duper. Yeah, you can see me skittering all over the road. Oh my god, that's horrible. So yeah, I didn't get a clean race bonus for this. Oh, you got Twitch Nitro. Okay, cool. How's that working for you? Is it worth it? Isn't it like $30 a month or something? Yeah, the ads are pretty intrusive. Menacing driving, let's go. I really like this actual race course. It is pretty intense. As you can see, I'm like trading paint with that other driver. My favorite part is those really narrow bends that go on the downhill. You'll see this in the licenses. This is such a cool track. I think at first I was really afraid of it. As you can see here, I am trading paint again. But this is the part I'm talking about. And I'm knocking people off the road. $12 a month? Okay, yeah, I understand that. Because I think, you know, a lot of the... Oh my goodness. And here I couldn't get back on the road. They had to place me back on the road. That's how badly I spun out of this. Anyway, I was only third at this point. You can see my car is completely beaten up. So I have to get back into second. And I'm not wasting any time getting back into second place. I have to catch up to the first place person, and I know I can see him from here. You can see that guy going around the bend. I knew I could see him. I was like, I know I've got this. And all I had to do is hold on through these two these two 90-degree corners separated by a couple of chicanes. So here's the next 90-degree, and coming up to the starting line again. I really do like this track. In fact, I want to play a little bit more of this track. Driving and I do mix, okay? We're like water and Kool-Aid, okay? Look at me go! And I know I want to take him, but I'm like, I think I have to take him on a corner. Because he's not letting me pass him. So I pass him here, and then I have to make sure that he doesn't catch up with me. So we're going downhill. And this is where I'm like, okay, I have to be careful around these corners. Water and Kool-Aid. And when we get down to the actual business end of this track, then you're gonna see what really happens to me. I'm here, I'm like, okay, I can take these corners now, I know what I'm doing, and I still hit the wall. So I'm trying to use the width of the track, but you saw there that I picked up on the wall. GT7 is fantastic, especially on the PlayStation 5. It is so good. So here I am again. I'm gonna hug a wall again. And then we're gonna get around to those corners that I was talking about. I love the corners, but they're also tragic. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna let you guys watch what happens right now. And imagine playing this with a racing wheel instead of a controller. Oh my god, it would be so electric. Here we go. What, Toza, did you get the links of those creators? Did you type Feb14? Here we go. This is it, you guys. And I recovered. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Did you see that, you guys? Oh my god. That was a great recovery. I can't lie. That was fantastic. So this is it. There's the checkered flag, and it came in first. There we go. So that was my my Japanese four-wheel drive challenge at Mount Panorama Motor Racing Circuit. Really cool track. So guys, I want to show you the last person on my list, and I think you all know who he is. Where is it? Hello? Here we go. No, that was with a controller. So guys, the thing I love about Gran Turismo is when you see the opening credits, you'll see that they have the Maestro Lewis Hamilton. And I think this is totally apt right now because you might have heard the news that Lewis Hamilton has signed with Ferrari and he'll be racing with them next year on the F1 circuit. So he's finishing with Williams Racing and Mercedes this year. But I want to show you guys. That was a crazy spin. I don't know what to tell you. This really cool section of Gran Turismo is all about Lewis Hamilton. And I think it's really cool to show you how he has taken his own experience and his own knowledge about racing and provided it to Polyphony Digital so that they can incorporate his feedback into making this game. So this is another reason why I want to showcase him as part of Black History Month, one of the greatest F1 racers of all time. So this is just a short video. Can you hear it? Is it loud enough? It has the
車は今、メルセデス AMG GT の GT3 カーですね。
Let me see if I can turn up the volume.
で ABS は今入ってます。はい。で TCS は切れてます。
So he's actually
まず
giving
ポジションを合わせてく
feedback
ださい。大丈夫ですか ?OK? Good? OK.
in real time.
さあ GT スポーツを走るルイス、GT スポーツ初体験ですね。正真正銘の最初のラップです。
So you can see his actual, like, how he's using the pedals. Like, this is exactly like he would be driving in an F1 car. Put on the old... Okay, I'll fix it. Can you hear me now? Okay, cool. So he actually came in and raced around the circuit based on what they had done in the game already. And then while he was racing, he is stopping to tell them like where they need to fix like entering into the corner or exiting the corner and stuff like that. And then he came back the next day to do it again and show them, where they've made improvement and stuff like that. I think this is a really cool addition to the game.
それはすごく嬉しいです。
How'd you feel about my lines?
いや、綺麗なラインだと思うんですけど、アウトに振ってこう戻ってくるところが、F1 マシンだとこう S 字なんかで完全にアウトまで振れるんですけど、この車やっぱりちょっと重いので、そこまでアウトに振れないかもしれないです。
It's really amazing to drive the track. It's so much like the real thing. It's exactly the same.
すごい、それはよかった。いや、これでね、エイペックスにちゃんとつけていくとこはやっぱすごいですよねって当たり前なんですけど。
What I love is the discovery of finding the limit of a new car, new lines, where it's grippy, understanding the tires. See, this track, it has the long straights, so it's the reason I usually do the wide motion is to get the power and run this open up.
It's so cool the way he's like sharing his understanding of the real world driving with the developers. So this is the next day he's come back.
Drive like this. I love this position.
OK、こっちの方がいいかもしれない。はい、デイ2のルイスの走りです。昨日もベストラップ出してくれたんですが、リプレイを取り損ねたので、今日改めて走ってもらいます。
Nice first lap.
Yes、昨日よりすぐ、もういきなり最初から速い。
So normally when you go to the museum in GT7, you're going to the manufacturer's museum. So like you'll see that there's a section where they have the cars that they're selling in Brand Central. But then they also have a museum where they talk about the history of the manufacturer. So rather than having that here, they've made one just for Lewis Hamilton and talking about how he's contributing to the creation of the game.
And always looking ahead for the braking points. And you have to look at different corner types. So for example, this corner has a very small straight afterwards.
I just love how detailed he is about the description, what he's talking about right now.
You can get to power quite late here. Here is about just getting to the apex and keeping your minimum speed up. So not letting your speed drop too much, and it's more of a rounded corner rather than a V.
Yes, the Maestro. And now you know why.
And deep, but not being too far out wide. Here it's kind of, you want to be kind of mid corner, but you want to get to the apex here. And hold the apex. And the key is here is your rear tires should be quite hot by now, so important to get to this side here and patient.
Yeah, I love this video. I was so floored when I actually came across it. Because I know he was credited as the Maestro at the beginning, but I didn't know why. I'd never seen I didn't even know he was in here like this. So it was so cool. I watched the whole thing. Yeah, I didn't see it initially. It took me a while to actually see it. But we're gonna I'm gonna maybe play a couple of games in the cafe. But I also want to earn money. I want to earn credits so I can buy that Genesis. And I was looking at different races where I could possibly earn a couple 100,000 credits. But I'm nervous. I'm nervous about playing those races. I don't know if I'm ready for Le Mans. I'm not sure I can do that with a controller. I need that money. I need that money. I need 1 million credits to buy this car. And I started out at about 800 so credits. And I did 2 cafe menu books. But every time I do a cafe menu book, I'm supposed to do a race where I need like a certain PP level. So I have to go buy new tires, and so then I have to spend money, and then I only make a couple, you know,
And here it's about being
under 100,000 credits to get it back.
early on the power
So
to carry all the way down this
you
straight.
do Le Mans
So if you attack too much
on a controller.
on a straight,
We'll see. We'll try it. We're gonna do one more coffee table.
through here.
I think maybe I haven't done a license test in a while.
Straight braking. So
Cafe menu. I always say coffee table.
when you brake,
You guys know what a coffee table book is, right?
it's much better when you're straight.
It's like a photography book that you keep on the coffee table as like a conversation starter in your house.
And you can get locking or understeer. And the key is to understand whether you're inducing understeer or not. So that's why you're constantly battling with being on the brakes, causing understeer, or coming off the brakes and running too much speed in, all those kind of things. So I find that a challenge when I'm doing my
I just really love the detailed feedback that he gives.
I always start wide to get on power early to get the exit.
And they took that and they incorporated it into the game and made it better. Can you imagine? The type of fine tuning that he's telling them about
Some places you need
that you and I wouldn't have
Getting
noticed.
the car straight for braking.
That's awesome.
Keep the apex up. Getting a good
You know, he has liveries and stuff like that in the game. Like all the people who play this game make their own liveries, and they make his they make all his stuff. So probably by now they've made Ferrari liveries for him, because everybody and their mother was waiting for him to join Ferrari. I know I certainly was. Super precise. I love the precision in this game too. This game is awesome. This is my favorite racing game. I know when it was announced that like the PlayStation State of Play, like back in 2021 or 22 or something like that, I knew all bets were off. I knew all bets were off when they announced it. I was like, I can't be held responsible. I'm buying this game. I didn't have a PlayStation yet. And then when they said that it was going to have, to be honest with you guys, the PSVR 2, when they announced that this was going to have a PSVR 2 port, that was what sold the PSVR 2 for me. That's why I pre-ordered it. I got Horizon Call the Mountain, don't get me wrong. I was like, I got that bundle, but yo, I got it for Gran Turismo. And I've never looked back. Oh, this is your first Gran Turismo game ever? It's a good one to start with. But yeah, I used to have GT4. I didn't have GT Sport though. I think I got a little disillusioned with it in GT6, I think. Was it GT6 or was that GT Sport? I don't know, I don't remember. I think it was GT6. I love what they've done with it though. It's super, I think it's super inviting. It really teaches you the basics. You can play, like, you can do whatever you want in this game. I know that a lot of people in the racing community are like super critical anytime there's a change or a lack of change or perceived lack of change in their favorite series. Like, there's so much criticism of the F1 series. There's so much criticism of this series. I like them. And I have a lot of fun playing them. And I'm thinking, like, if you can find the fun in it, like, I know people in F1 don't like the GT cars and they don't like the supercars. I love the supercars. I'm like, maybe is that bad? I mean, come on. I love the fact that in Gran Turismo, you know, like, people used to complain. I know when I used to play GT4 or whatever, when I was playing the older Gran Turismo games, there would always be criticism of Gran Turismo because it's like, oh, it's not realistic damage. I'm like, I don't want my car to be damaged. Why would you want realistic damage? And of course, even though they show damage in the cars now, they're not going to show damage because the manufacturers don't want to show damage on their cars. And I'm fine with that. I mean, this is a game for me to, like, I want to drive a Lamborghini. I don't want the wing of my Lamborghini to fall off because I crashed into a wall. Because this is my fantasy. I'm here experiencing something I'll never... Well, I can't say I've never sat in a Lamborghini in real life.
Okay. The setup is
You don't like Formula cars? They look like rockets? That's why I like them. You like the supercars and the GT cars? Yeah. So the F1 racers don't like the supercars. I'm like, why? They're so cool. So here you can see I need just under 100,000 to get the car that I want. So let's go ahead and I'll show you. This is the car that I want. So that was Lewis Hamilton. I hope you guys liked that little foray into Black creators and contributors to sim racing games.